Hey guys, Firered Hero 8 here with the second vlog. I have yet to upload the last of MagFest. It's actually unlisted. I have to get in there and, describe the video in the description and put the tags in, but I should be able to do that probably later. But I wanted to do the vlog. I almost forgot because it's been so long since I've been in the habit. As far as a weight update, it kind of got worse. Better. It got worse. But I know why. I mean, obviously, because for the first 3 days of the week, I did follow my diet and I ran every single day. And it was good. But I went to see Gilshanks, so Gilshanks, it's your fault. No, I already said I was going to have a cheat day. Well, the cheat day turned into 3 days. And that was my own fault, so I'm going to take the fall for that one. So it's 172 now. Not really what I want, but, I'm not going to say, oh, I'm doing great, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been, slacking since Thursday, so that's what it was. But this week was actually the first time that I drove to Gilshanks' place. It's about 4 hours from me, and let's just say, I mean, I've never driven that far by myself to a place that I've never, my mom's always driven somewhere. If it's been long distance, my mom in the past has always been able to know where it is because she's driven there herself. This is the first time that that did not happen. It was stressing, the days leading up to it because I was really scared, but I left early that morning because I was like, look, I just want to get this drive over and done with. Let me get it done. And I did. So, I mean, it wasn't that bad. And I also, it was an experience, and I was really happy for it. I actually got a new iPhone, too. I'm so happy. A week ago, well, it was Monday, I decided, okay, because I have Straight Talk, and I've had the same phone for about 2 years. I'm like, I really want an iPhone, because Gilshanks have one. He got one for Christmas, and I'm like, shit, I really want one, because I got to play with it, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. So, here's my story. I was going to just go ahead and go balls to the wall and just order the best one, which is the 5C. You can order that on the Straight Talk website. But Walmart owns Straight Talk, and I'm like, well, instead of waiting 2 weeks, let me just go ahead into the store and buy it. They didn't have the 5C. Instead, they had the 5S, which I found out actually has more attached to it. Like the 5C just is more colorful, and it has a plastic backing as opposed to the aluminum or whatever, metal. Okay, no big deal. So I go ahead and I decide, all right, let me get this. It was $650. I was a little bit about that, but I was like, okay, look, I just want this phone. I know I'm terrible, aren't I? Somebody ahead of me was getting the 4S, which I was familiar with that one. But long story short, I went to purchase the 5S, and for some reason, it did not want to ring up. And I'm an assistant manager in retail, so I know what it's like when there's a problem. 4 assistant managers came up and tried to fix it, and it would not work. Now, I wasn't bitchy because I know what it's like when people wait, and I'm like, all right, look, I'm not going to give you a hard time. This isn't your fault. Waited, still couldn't ring it up. They're like, we can't sell you the phone. Apparently, there's a glitch in the Walmart system with phones because it was $650, which is really expensive, and apparently, I guess, due to terrorism or something. I don't know, but I don't know the details, but you can't buy so much, I guess, credit and prepaid phone, whether it be a phone or minutes. So they wouldn't sell it to me. I wasn't mad about it. I was kind of disappointed, but then I remember, okay, somebody just bought a 4S ahead of me, and that was $450, so it's $200 less. It's not the greatest phone, but at the same time, it's not like it's the worst one. It's a couple steps behind. I already knew how it worked. And they're like, we have one left. I said, give me that phone. I'd already ordered an OtterBox, or bought an OtterBox case, in the last transaction, because I had to get other stuff while I was at Walmart. And it was, I was like, okay, well, can I switch it? Switched it out for a new one. Actually, where is my phone? Let me get it. Because here's my new phone. I'm so excited. I'm really excited about it. But I had, really what I wanted was Siri, because there was this whole to-do at MagFest with Siri, because Joe kept asking the questions, or Gilshanks kept asking Siri questions, so of course, I was like, oh, getting jealous with it. I was like, well, why don't you ask Siri, why, Well, I actually asked her, I was like, why are you flirting with my man? And she's like, are you talking about me? And I said, yeah, why are you a whore? And she was like, we're talking about you, not me. Instantly, I mean, everyone laughed, and I was sitting there going, oh my god, I have to get this phone now. So, I got the phone, and it was actually really, it was really cool, because while I was driving, I actually got something that mounts it to the rear view mirror, Now, again, you're not really supposed to talk on the phone or text, but this makes it a lot easier because all I can do is just push the button down, tell Siri to text somebody, and with my message, it's good. However, if you're driving on a highway and the road, the sound of the road in the car and all the noise that it's making, it will make it extremely hard for Siri to pick up what you're saying. I mean, she or he, because I made mine a guy, because I'm just like that. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But anyway, I went ahead and tried to say I'm by the Raceway, because that's some place that my dad would know, because I was updating them as I was going through the trip. It came up with Happy Brain, and I'm like, that's about as bad as Destiny Burger. I'm like, what the fuck? See Steven Vlogs for that one. I can't remember the exact vlog that was in, but he was staying at Chugga's, and they had this, they quoted the Pokemon theme song, and had, I think it was Siri say it back, and they came up with Destiny Burger, which I thought was pretty funny, but it was really useful because I could call people, I could text them, and have it hands-free, and it wasn't a big deal. So, that being said, it was a good experience. Excuse me, and this was actually an unexpected trip to Gilshanks because I wanted to go because, again, retail's picking up, and it's like, okay, Valentine's Day's here, ugh. That's what's going on. And I was like, okay. Well, my boss texted me the day I got my phone, and she said, hey, I have it so that you can go Thursday through Saturday instead of Friday through Sunday. I'm like, hey, whatever, I'll take it. So that's what I did. And so basically that's what's been going on. I followed my diet for 3 days. I know it's terrible, but I'm back on it tomorrow. Like, I'm not starting and stopping. This is going to be a thing. And I want to be honest with you because I don't want to lie and be like, oh, well, I'm doing fine. No, because this is the whole point. I'm going to talk to you guys about this. If I fuck up, I fuck up. I know it. I'll take the hit. But tomorrow, I'm actually off for 2 days. See, that's what sucks, is I go to Gilshanks's, and then I have to come back for work for 1 day, and then I'm off for 2 more, and I'm like, shit. But whatever. I have other stuff I need to take care of. I'm going to run. I actually have to get my friend a birthday present tomorrow, do a bit of shopping, and what else do I got to do? Well, I need to start posting Ocarina again. You guys are like, where the hell is it? I have most of the files needed to edit the video, but I still need to get a couple more before I actually do. So, it's on my mind. I have one more vlog I need to make public. I'm going to do that tomorrow, because I'm going to do this vlog tonight, so I'm not going to do both things. And other than that, it's been a great week, and this next week we're going to kick some more ass with running, because what I've been doing, I'm going to explain this to you, and I'll probably put it up on screen. What I do is I start with a warm-up walk, which is from 0 minutes to 2:30. I do 3.5 miles an hour. It's a brisk walk. Then from 2:30 to 7:30, 5 minutes exactly, I will do 4.5 or 4.5 miles an hour. That's, more of a jog. Then after that, 7:30 to 10 is 3.5 again. Just because what I do is I start, I walk, run, and then walk again, because that way I can catch my breath and, get back to what I was doing. And then from 10 to 15, it is 5 miles an hour jogging, which that's pretty good. It's not my highest. My highest speed back like 2 years ago, I was doing 6.5, and that's pretty fast for me. I can do distance. I can't sprint. I can't sprint at all, but I can run for a long time. I think the longest I've ever ran on a treadmill was 45 minutes. But I'm trying to keep this low so I can build up a tolerance to it and then keep moving. So from 10 to 15 is 5 miles an hour, and then from 15 to 17:30 is 3.5 again. But like I said, I'm going to have that all listed so you guys will see it. That's what I do, and as of right now, I've also done 20 sit-ups, and I plank for a minute. Which, if you don't know, I'm not talking about the planking where you're not even touching the ground. I'm talking about where your feet and your elbows are on the ground and you're holding yourself up. And that actually works your upper body or your upper abs a lot. So, that being said, that's what I'm doing. Now, if I don't think I'm going to change it yet, because I only did it for 3 days. I'm not going to start until I have a more rhythm to it. And this week should be a lot easier because I'm off for 2 days, work Wednesday, off Thursday, then work through the weekend again. So that means I'll have 3 days off, and 4 days I'm sure I can work in gym somewhere. where's my schedule's downstairs, otherwise I would try to work it out, but that's basically what's going on. And we're going to knock those pounds off that I think it can't be 7 pounds. What is it, 7? Jesus, that's awful. But again, that's due to the 3 days that I was sitting there pigging out. It's my own damn fault. We're going to get it back. All right, because we're just starting out here. It's going to be rocky, isn't it? Anyway, I'll catch you guys next week on the weight vlog. Peace out.